Hello guys, welcome to the first episode of my channel, so in few days I will show you a playing of my Peter and the Wolf record album. Now I showed you a couple videos back where I explained all my major 1940s albums. This was the one that I got from my nanny. It's a fairly heirloom. It's from 1947, and according to my nanny, her father used to play this every single Christmas morning. Since at the time of this being posted, it will be exactly a week from Christmas, at least from where I'm from, I decided to play the full thing. Without further ado, let's get started into this. It's okay.
My dear children, young and old, each character of this tale is represented by an instrument in the orchestra. The bird by a flute. The duck by an oboe. The cat by a clarinet in a low register. The grandfather by a bassoon. The wolf by horn. Peter by the string instrument. The shooting of the hunters by kettle drum. And now, dear children, here is our story. Early one morning, Peter opened the gate and went out into the big green meadow. On the branch of a big tree sat a little bird, Peter's friend. All is quiet, chirped the little bird gaily.
there's the end of part 1. Go ahead and put on the record with part 2.
Soon a duck came waddling around. She was glad that Peter had not closed the gate and decided to have a nice swim in the deep pond in the meadow. Saw the duck, he flew down, settled himself in the grass beside the duck, and shrugged his shoulders. "What kind of a bird are you if you can't fly?" said he. To which the duck replied, "What kind of a bird are you if you can't swim?" and dived into the pond. Argued and argued, the duck swimming in the pond, the little bird hopping back and forth along the bank. Suddenly something caught Peter's eye. He noticed a cat crawling through the glass. That bird is busy arguing. Now is my chance to catch it. Stealthily, she crept toward him on her velvet paws. "Oh, look out!" cried Peter, and the bird quickly flew up into the tree. While the duck cracked angrily at the cat. From the middle of the pond. The cat crawled round and round the tree and thought, "I wonder if it's worth climbing up so high. By the time I get there, the bird will have flown away."
Now on to part 3.
All at once, Grandpapa came out. He was angry because Peter had gone to the meadow. The meadow is a dangerous place, he cried. What if a wolf should come out of the forest? What would you do then? Boys like Peter are not afraid of wolves. So Grandpapa took Peter by the hand, led him home, and locked the gate. No sooner had Peter gone than a big gray wolf did come out of the forest. In a flash, the cat jumped off the tree. The duck quacked excitedly and splashed her way out of the pond. But no matter how hard the duck tried to run, she couldn't escape the wolf. He was getting nearer and nearer, catching up with her. And suddenly he caught her, and with one go, swallowed her.
On to part 4.
And now, this is how things stood. The cat was sitting on a branch up in the tree. The bird on another branch. Not too close to the cat. And the wolf walked round and round the tree, looking at them both with greedy eyes. Meantime, Peter, without the slightest fear, stood behind the closed gate, watching all that was going on. Presently he ran to the house, found a strong rope, tied it back, and climbed up the high stone wall. One of the branches of the tree around which the wolf was chasing stretched out over this wall. Having hold of the branch, Peter climbed up into the tree. Peter watched the bird fly down and circle around the wolf's head for you. Only take care that he doesn't catch you. The bird almost crushed the wolf's head with his wings, while the wolf snapped angrily at him from this side and that. How the bird irritated the wolf, and oh, how the wolf wanted to catch it. But the bird was much too clever, and the wolf simply couldn't do a thing about it.
Part 5.
Meanwhile, Peter had made a loop in the rope, and carefully letting it down, he caught the wolf by the tail and pulled with all his might. Feeling himself caught, the wolf began to jump wildly, trying to free himself. But Peter had tied the other end of the rope to the tree. And the wolf jumping only made the rope tighter around his tail. All at once, some hunters came out of the forest. Following the wolf's trail and shooting as they came. out. Oh, don't shoot. The bird and I have already caught the wolf. Just help us take him to the zoo, will you?
And the final part, part 6.
And so they started off for the zoo. Imagine the triumphant procession. And leading the procession in front of everyone came Peter. And after Peter, the hunters leading the wolf. Winding up the procession, Grandfather and the cat. Grandpa shook his head. This is all very well, but what if Peter had not caught the wolf? What then? Above them flew the little bird, chirping merrily. My, what a fine pair we are, Peter and I. Look what we have caught. And if you listen very carefully, you can hear the duck quacking away inside the wolf, because in his youth, the wolf had swallowed her alive.
is the end of the Peter and Wolf story. The part where Peter is catching the wolf by the tail of a rope, it's actually pictured on it on the first page, right here on the cover. Sorry. And yeah, Nanny said that she used to listen to that every single Christmas morning. And yeah, I'm surprised that it's still, even after all these years, you can still play pretty good. Except the little scratching part. Not scratching part. It's more like the old wearing the K that's making it like sound. Either way, it was a nice playing. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Bye.